This week in Toronto, the defending champion is Novak Djokovic, who also won the Rogers Cup in 2007. The world number one enjoyed a record-breaking season last year, and while he may not be reaching those heights in 2012, he's still a hot favourite to claim a hat-trick of titles in Canada on his favoured hard-court surface.
You know, I'm looking forward to play here. I always love coming back to Canada. I had lots of success in Rogers Cup in previous 4 or 5 years, so hopefully I can have another good week. There's some good energy and vibe about this tournament in Canada. You know, for me it was usually in the last couple of years the opening tournament of the US Open Series hardcourt season. So you know, after Canada, I go to Cincinnati as most of the players, and then US Open. So obviously it's a huge tournament. You know, Federer and Nadal are not playing, but I think that there are many good players, and we're going to have a good week of tennis.
You obviously had an amazing year last year, and everybody talked about that, and you got all the plaudits. Now maybe a few people, you haven't reached those heights possibly. Do you feel that sort of pressure that you've got to live up to last season, or do you still feel you're at a good level that you're happy at?
Well, I'm happy with my level. You know, I won 2 tournaments this year in Australian Open in Miami and played lots of finals and semi-finals. Yes, comparing to 2011 hasn't been as successful, but look, you know, it's very hard to repeat what I've done in last season, and I didn't expect myself to go that far. But just knowing that I can actually play that well and you know, win that many tournaments back to back, so gives me a lot of confidence. You know, even for this year and for upcoming years, I feel good about myself. You know, but everybody plays tennis, and it was normal to expect that you have ups and downs. And but you know, it's only half a year past, and I feel good about my physical condition at this moment, which is important to stay healthy, and hopefully I can have more titles to come in next part of the year.
And finally, obviously, the hard courts is your favourite surface. You've had some phenomenal success on that surface, so in a way this could and should be your sort of best period of your season up to the US Open.
Well, it all depends how good and how fast I will get used to this surface. You know, after playing about a month or so on grass courts and clay courts a couple months before that, so haven't played a hardcourt tournament since Miami, so it's gonna take some time, but you know, I'm taking it easy, and as you said, you know, hardcourt is my favorite surface. I had the most success on this surface in past years, so I'll try to use that.